Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Sergeant C-Lob. Today we're going to be doing some word knowledge preparation. We're going to be doing about 20 questions today. Um, Going over the format, we're going to be doing the word itself, what it means, a sentence, and then doing the synonyms. The reason why it's important to know what the synonyms are is because you can have very different variations of what the answer could be, right? So if you memorize all of them, then you're just increasing the overall probability that you'll do as good as you can on the ASVAB test itself, right? With that being the case, let's go ahead and get started. Canny implies a mix of intelligence, situational awareness, and strategic caution. Sentence. The canny investor knew just when to buy and sell stock to make us look a lot of money. Synonyms: shrewd, astute, perceptive, tactical, sensible, savvy. Spacious. Something that is spacious, roomy, or able to hold a large amount. Sentence. The transport aircraft has a capacious cargoway, capable of carrying multiple vehicles and pallets of supplies. Synonyms: spacious, roomy, ample, expansive, vast, compressive. Cede. To formally give up or surrender control or possession, usually from defeat or negotiation. Sentence. The country ceded territory to its neighbor as part of the peace agreement. Synonyms: surrender, yield, relinquish, hand over, concede. Chronicle. A factual written account of important or historical events in order in which they occurred, to record or document event. Sentence. The historian was assigned to chronicle the deployment. Synonyms: history, record, document, narrate, annual, journal, log. Clutter. Refers to unwanted or irrelevant information, signals, or physical obstructions that interfere. Sentence. The radar operators struggled to identify enemy aircraft due to heavy weather-related clutter on the screen. Synonyms: litter, disorder, jumble, interference, disarray, debris, obstruction. Coerce. To force or compel an individual or group to act in a certain way, often through threats, intimidation, or the use of power. Sentence. He was attempting to coerce a junior soldier into falsifying the report. Synonyms: force, pressure, compel, intimidate, constrain, strong arm. Colleague. A fellow service member, peer, or professional counterpart. Sentence. During the joint exercises, she coordinated closely with her NATO colleagues to ensure seamless communication. Synonyms: cohort, peer, coworker, teammate, associate. Communicate. Formal announcement or statement, especially one issued by government or organization. Sentence. The Pentagon issued a communique to clarify the objectives of the recent airstrikes. Synonyms: official statement, announcement, bulletin, report, declaration, proclamation. Commuted. Reduction of a punishment or sentence to one that is less severe. Sentence. The soldier's sentence was commuted to 45 days of restriction and extra duty. Synonyms: lessen, attenuate, downgrade, shorten, modify. Concur. To agree or be of the same opinion. To coincide in opinion or action. Sentence. The inspector did not concur with the finding and requested another review. Synonyms: agree, coincide, consensus, align, endorse, go along with. Conspire. To secretly plan or collaborate, usually to carry out an unauthorized or illegal act. Sentence. They conspired to throw a surprise party for their friend. Synonyms: plot, scheme, collude, fall, intrigue, collaborate. Intent: the feeling that a person or a thing is beneath consideration, worthless or deserving scorn, disdain, or disrespect. Sentence: her tone was full of contempt and drew a rebuke from the first sergeant. Synonyms: disdain, derision, insolence, disobedience, scorn. Contrive: skillfully create something usually under difficult circumstances. Sentence: the squad contrived of a makeshift shelter using ponchos and branches. Synonyms: devise, invent, concoct, improvise, makeshift. Corollary: a natural consequence of a principle, decision, or action. Sentence: increased spending on education is a corollary of improved student performance. Synonyms: result, consequence, outcome, sequel, ramification. Decipherable: information signals or communications that can be interpreted or understood. Sentence: her handwriting was messy, but still decipherable at a few minutes of careful reading. Synonyms: readable, clear, comprehensive, understandable, legible. Decorum: behavior in keeping with good taste and proper conduct. Sentence: despite the tension, he acted with the utmost decorum. Synonyms: propriety, politeness, courtesy, professionalism, decency, etiquette. Decry: publicly denounced or speak out against something. Sentence: the policy was widely decried as unjust and discrimination. Synonyms: condemn, criticize, denounce, oppose, censure. Demoralize: have a state of weakened morale and loss of the will to continue. Sentence: the demoralized troops were reluctant to continue the fight. Synonyms: disheartened, discouraged, dispirited, broken, defeated. Depression: a sunken place or hollow on a surface. Sentence: the squad took cover in a natural depression to avoid detection by the enemy. Synonyms: hollow, dip, fasten, low ground, query. Disclose: make secret or new information known. Sentence: unauthorized personnel are prohibited from disclosing classified information. Synonyms: reveal, divulge, uncover, make, known, share, admit. Disparity: a significant difference or inequality. Sentence: there is a significant disparity between the rich and the poor in the city. Synonyms: inequality, discrepancy, imbalance, gap, variance. Dispel: to eliminate or drive away doubt, confusion, fear, or misinformation. Sentence: she smiled to dispel any awkwardness after the misunderstandings. Synonyms: disperse, dissipate, eliminate, refute. So that's everything from the words that I wanted to share with you. Now we're going to go back and we're going to skip everything. All we're going to say is the word and then what the answers are, right? The intent should be to listen to them and try to answer those the correct answers prior to my saying them. If you need to, go to a slower speed on it. Canny: shrewd, astute, perceptive, tactical, sensible, savvy. Spacious: spacious, roomy, ample, expansive, vast, compressive. Cede: surrender, yield, relinquish, hand, concede. Chronicle, history, record, document, narrate, annual, journal log. Clutter, glitter, disorder, jumble, interference, disarray. 3. Obstruction. Coerce, force, pressure, compel, intimidate, constrain, strong arm. Colleague, cohort, peer, coworker, teammate, associate, confidant. Communicate, official statement, announcement, bulletin, report, declaration, proclamation. Muted, lessen, attenuate, downgrade, shorten, modify. Concur, agree, coincide, consensus, align, endorse, go along with. Aspire, plot, scheme, collude, fall, intrigue, collaborate. Tempt, disdain, derision, insolence, disobedience, scorn. Contrive, devise, invent, concoct, improvise, makeshift. Corollary, result, consequence, outcome, sequel, ramification. Decipherable, readable, clear, comprehensive, understandable, legible. Decorum, propriety, politeness, courtesy, professionalism, decency, etiquette. Decry, condemn, criticize, denounce, oppose, censure. Moralized, disheartened, discouraged, dispirited, broken, defeated. Depression, hollow, dip, basin, low ground, query. Disclose, reveal, divulge, uncover, make known, share, admit. Disparity, inequality, discrepancy, imbalance, gap, variance. Spell, disperse, dissipate, eliminate, refute. That's everything, guys. Good luck on your test. And like I said, get as many repetitions as you can.